Hello students. So today we will study about plant tissue. So tissues are the structural and functional units of an organ. Do you know the study of tissues and their functions is known as histology. So let's start with plant tissue. In plants there are many cells meant for performing different types of functions. Some cells are specialized for transportation of water and minerals absorbed by the roots throughout the plant body. Some cells are specialized for translocation of food prepared by the leaves. On the other hand, some plant cells meant for the growth. Based on whether their cells can divide or not, plants' tissues are divided into two main types: meristematic tissue, permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue is a group of actively dividing cells mainly located at the growing tip of the roots, stems, and leaves. They are mainly leaving cells. They are spherical, longitudinal, or oval in shape, and they are closely packed cells with little or no intercellular spaces between them. Meristematic tissues are of three types: apical meristem, lateral meristem, intercalary meristem. Here the picture is showing the different parts where different types of meristematic tissues are present. Apical meristem is found at the tips of shoot and the roots. They bring about an overall increase in height of the plant. Lateral meristem are present on the lateral side of the roots and stems. The function of lateral meristem is to increase the thickness of the roots and stems. Intercalary meristem are found at the base of the internodes. Between two nodes, internodes are present. They are responsible for the development of branches around the node region. Permanent tissues develop from the new cells formed by the division of meristematic tissues. The cells of permanent tissues are much larger and do not divide further. Hence, they are called permanent tissue. They are composed of a group of cells which have lost the power to divide. The cells of permanent tissue are thin or thick walled with very little or no cytoplasm. These tissues are made up of cells that may be living or dead. Permanent tissues are of two types: simple permanent tissue, complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissues are further divided into parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, whereas complex tissues are divided into xylem and phloem. Parenchyma are also two types, that is sclerenchyma and erenchyma. Parenchyma tissue is the most common type of plant tissue that makes up of the various plant organs such as root, stem and leaves. The parenchyma tissue is made up of thin-walled living cells. Their cell wall is made up of cellulose. They have a large vacuole. They are spherical or oval in shape and have intercellular space between the cells. They store food and water in the roots and stem of the plants. When parenchyma cells contain chloroplasts, they help in the manufacture of food and are known as sclerenchyma. Erenchyma is a type of parenchymatous tissue that has large air cavity in it. It is present in aquatic plants and helps them to float. Next is Sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma cells are either circular, oval, or polygonal in shape and are living in nature. They are joined together without any intercellular space. They are thickened at the corner due to the deposits of additional wall matter such as cellulose and pectin. They mainly provide mechanical strength and flexibility to the leaf and stem. Sclerenchyma. These tissues are found in the hard outer covering of nuts and seeds. They are also found in stems and veins of the leaves. The mature Sclerenchyma cells do not have living protoplasm and are usually dead. There is no intercellular space between the cells. Their cell walls are thickened due to lignin deposit, and they mainly provide rigidity and toughness to different parts of the plant. Now here you can see the structure of parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma cell. In Sclerenchyma, here showing the longitudinal and the transverse section. The longitudinal is a fiber and the transverse section is a sclerid. Fibers are elongated with pointed ends found in the midrib of leaves and xylem and phloem, whereas sclerids are small, oval, irregular in shape, possess extremely thick lignified wall with pits. They are found in the seed coats and pulp of fruits. Now let's come to the complex permanent tissue, that is xylem and phloem. They are also known as vascular bundle of plants and help in conduction of water, minerals and food. Xylem is unidirectional, that is conduct water and minerals upward from roots to leaves, whereas phloem is bidirectional, transport prepared food from leaves to different parts of the plant. The xylem consists of four types of cells, that is tracheids, vessel elements, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. Tracheids are made up of elongated dead cells with large cavities without any content. They have highly lignified cell walls. Xylem vessels are long tube-like structures meant for transporting water and dissolved minerals. Xylem parenchyma consists of living parenchyma cells, serve for the storage of food and also help in the conduction of water and minerals. The phloem consists of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. They mainly provide a passage for the movement of manufactured food in the leaves to various parts of the plant. So, xylem and phloem are termed as complex tissues because they are made up of more than one type of cells working together as a unit.